Hi, welcome to my exhibition Up in Smoke. When I planned this exhibition, I was thinking of different things. The first was that I wanted to make it much more airy than I usually do. I wanted to give each work more space because normally I do installations with in past times, I have done several installations with, for example, dark rooms, shelves, and flowering islands and towers and things, where the work together, kind of like a choir. And even if I always, or almost always, do each work as a singular piece with its own content, more or less linked to the others, but and they are composed together to give each other, strength and weakness. But this time I wanted them to speak much more for themselves and more like solo singers. And even if they still affect each other in the room, they are more. You have more space to get into them, kind of, each work at a time. That was the first thing, and the second thing was that I wanted to mix in more medias, not only glazed ceramic, because I do a lot of other things in my studio, and especially paperwork, but also I build a lot of things out of crap and things, but I don't show them very much. And now I wanted to mix in more materials in the exhibition because I don't consider myself a ceramic artist, really. And the third thing that I was very strongly affected by was my fear of aging. The last, maybe 3 or 4 years, I have been thinking a lot about how old I'm getting, ugly, tired, and boring, and I kind of wanted to get out of that feeling. I didn't plan to cure myself by doing a show about it, but it actually did. My state of mind has changed through this show, which is wonderful but very unexpected. This work, for example, is like the central piece, you can say, in the Up in Smoke show, even if the title of this work is not Up in Smoke, it's The Cloud. But I was inspired by a drawing, or a series of drawings I did maybe 2 or 3 years ago, with a person disappearing into a cloud. You don't know what will come afterwards, if the person will dissolve, develop, or change, or just disappear, if the cloud will take her, or do something with her. And I wanted to make the cloud out of papier-mâché, but it didn't work out. So I did it on Yesmonite. And it's funny because the cloud is supposed to be light, and now it's pretty much dense and hard. So it's like a contradiction. But I like that. And it also refers a little bit to the thing that where butterfly, I don't know the English word, but the thing that butterflies develop inside. They come in as a worm and then they come out as a butterfly. I don't know if that will happen here, but maybe the opposite. But I like the sculpture as it is because it doesn't have a very articulated form, and I like that because that's how it's supposed to be. I did one very weird sculpture that is almost like a central piece, or the second central piece, and that's the big blonde woman walking. And that's a very interesting one, because I started with, from the beginning the plan was, I did it as a sketch for a public work, where I planned a big, annoying teenager walk over a square, because it was a square in a very newly produced housing area in Stockholm that are not yet built, but we were invited to do sketching for public works in different areas in this, and I had different ideas around annoying teenagers, how they would like take over some of the public spaces and be just, you know, lazy and smoking and not you can't use them. I don't know how to express it really, but I wanted this big teenager walk, and she would be like 5 or 6 meters high, like enormous. But they didn't accept that sketch. I will make another, also with smoking teenagers. But this stayed in my notebook, and I wanted to build her because she was such a striking character. And also she's blonde and very different from me. But in the end, she's middle-aged, kind of. She's both a teenager and middle-aged. Now she also carries the feeling of not really know what you are able to wear in your age, because that can be a very strange feeling. You find clothes in your wardrobe, and you think they are super nice, and you put them on, and then you get a glimpse from the corner of your eye, and you realize, I can't wear this anymore. But it also has other contents. I didn't know, I want to say something more. I want to talk one important work for this show also is, there are many important works in this show, but I can't talk about them all, but I will talk about my long series of drawings that I did in the other room, that's like time and life, and it's I don't know if everyone sees that, but it's the whole life. It's maybe from the age of 12 through, first you are young and beautiful, and then you slowly pass a point, and then maybe you continue to be beautiful, but not in a classical way, and you age, and in the end is death. It's like a female mannens åldrar, the ages of a man. You can find old reproductions where it's a man getting to his top at 50 and then going down. It's like a stair. And this is the ages of woman. Or me, maybe, I don't know. But it's not, they are not portraits of me, but I got some inspiration from my daughter, for example, and from paintings by Ensor, and also by some other things. Thank you.